Okay, so we are here to remove an evaporator coil that is plugged. I tried to clean it on a previous video called, what did I title that? I think it was how to locate an airflow restriction. So if you want to see the diagnostics previous to why I'm here to remove this coil, then check out that video. So what I'm going to do is put this in air conditioning mode. See, this thermostat won't let you go lower than 68, so we're going to have to go into the programming. Go to that option. You'll know because it'll say 68 right here. And we'll turn it down. Right there, this is minimum cooling set point, so you can take it, I think, all the way down to 50. It might even be colder than, well, that's indoor temp. Okay, next. Done. Okay, now we should be able to drop it down lower than 68. It's 63 in here now. We're going to drop it to 60, you see 59. That should turn the AC on. We'll go out there and try to pump the refrigerant back into the condensing unit. We'll go find out which condensing unit's on. I don't know how many they have. I've only seen one. We gotta figure out which one's on and pump it down. There it is. Okay, so we're gonna close our liquid valve. We're gonna watch our pressures. We want to pull the vacuum. We want to pull all the refrigerant back into the condenser. We're gonna close the liquid valve and then leave the suction valve open until my pressures drop. So I'm gonna start closing this. I'm gonna close this all the way down, and you'll see these pressures start to drop. There they go. It's gonna probably start making some real tingy kind of pinging sounds as it gets lower. But we're gonna try to pull it down just as much as we can, if not into a negative number. And then we'll close the suction valve, and then that will trap all the refrigerant inside the condenser coil. Oh, she must have a low pressure cutout because it just shut off. So, and I should have checked that. I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to hold in on my contactor right here and bypass that. Able to wedge that screwdriver in there. So my pressures are dropping pretty fast. There we go. Hit a little bit of a negative here if we can. Negative, negative. Okay. Let's close this. I stripped it out a little bit. There we go. So -2 in there. We're good. Double check. Closed. They are. Okay. That's it. Now we'll button this back up, head inside, and start cutting that coil loose. Our equipment is in this crawl space. There's the furnace, and the coil's just beyond it. And we just got to get that coil out of there. This pipe is right in the way. We'll deal with it. I'm going to take this exhaust pipe off, which in the last video I had to silicone all this because it was leaking. I replaced this stuff and siliconed it, and it was a nightmare to get on there. What I want to do is put a B-vent flex in place of this 3-footer. That sure make it a lot easier. I had to use this slip joint and I had to slip it all the way down to even get this job accomplished. I did stop the water from leaking though. But now we got to deal with getting this out of here. So. Give it up, is it? Come on, man. Let loose. Give it up, is it? Come on, baby. You can do this. Oh, God. Brutal. I think I'm just going to try to strap this damn thing up. It's frustrating me big time. See if I can just strap it up. want to get this thing up just as high as I can get it. And hopefully it's high enough. A little bit of residual. Ooh, we got a little oil. Gosh, a lot of oil migrating back here. This is, yeah, it's down. It's lower than the condensing unit by about 7 foot, maybe 8. Okay, see if we can get these out of the way. Straps. That's good. We'll just keep them down low. Okay. Get this vent or this drain off. My overflow safety. Just pull that out. Alright, let's see what we got here. Sure it's going to be attached somewhere else. I think that screw's got to come out. Catches up on the bottom all the way. I'm just on this one side. Try something a little different there. Okay. Coil bad. That thing's just caked. I mean, it's just caked. Terrible. That's definitely the problem. Yeah, that's what the inside of the duct looks like where the coil was. It's terrible. I'll show you that coil. This thing's just falling apart. You just need a new coil. I don't even try to clean this thing. That's what it looks like. Just completely packed everywhere. She's got 2 more furnaces she wants me to check out, and I hope they weren't running those without filters like this one. This is bad. Really bad. Okay, let's put the doors back on. I'll have to seal up these holes. I don't know how well I have to take this off to seal that. Tape over these holes. I'll take another static pressure test. Get these holes taped up. Okay. Now we'll take some static pressures on the ductwork. Before, after my coil, I had 0.054 inches water column on that hole, and before my filter, excuse me, my evaporator coil, I had 0.572 inches water column on that hole. So we'll see the difference. There really shouldn't be much of a difference between one side to the other because there's no restriction in there now. But that was a major restriction before. Okay. Okay. Alright. I turned the fan on at the thermostat, so I should be able to just turn the disconnect on and it should come on. Alright. See what we get here. .152. So 0.152 now. I had 0.572 before. So we're good on this side. .134. So that takes care of our restriction. It says it ended up being 0.130 on this side and 0.152, so a 0.022 difference, I believe, right? So that took care of our restriction. Here's that coil in the daylight. This is after I tried to clean it. You just can't get into it. It's just caked all the way down in there.